Hi, this is Fred Barstein with 401k TV, and we're here with Jamie Greenleaf, who is an advisor in the New York, New Jersey area. And she just completed a TPSU program at NYU as the adjunct lecturer. Welcome, Jamie.
Thank you.
And so while we had Jamie here, we thought we would ask her a few questions about retirement income because she's very passionate about that, and she works with an organization, IREC, and you'll have to tell us what IREC means, and talk about some of the things that are under development for retirement income, because it's one thing to say we're saving and accumulating assets for retirement. The next big hurdle is how do we make sure that they last through retirement. So Jamie, tell us a little bit about IREC and your role there.
Sure. We're a nonprofit organization that's trying to educate plan sponsors and advisors as to the benefits and the different types of income solutions that you can put inside of the retirement programs. I think we as an industry has done a fantastic job of talking about the accumulation phase, but we've totally neglected that these are a retirement account. They're not a savings account, and that's what we've made them. By introducing the ability to derive income from them and to address some of the challenges that our retirees are going to face when they get this lump sum of money, we think is a prudent act that plan sponsors should be looking at. And so by educating them through IREC and educating consultants, we think that we're giving them a leg up on kind of the next wave. Where is the puck going to be as opposed to where the puck is today? We're saving more through auto enrollment and auto escalation. We're doing a good job on the investment selection through the target date funds and the qualified default options. But that's only half the picture. And so moving the needle to look at the other piece, which is the income solution, is really the direction that I think the market needs to go in order for these retirement programs to be successful.
So one of the issues that I hear talk about retirement income inside the plan, so people starting to put money away while they're still working, is the portability issue. And the problem, the issues that we face with retirement income outside is the cost. So how is IREC, and what does IREC stand for, by the way?
Well, I'd have to go back to my notes because I always forget, so I don't want to blow it for them. But, it's interesting because you talk about the cost outside of the program, but that's traditionally where most of our employees are receiving their income, is having to roll their lump sum money out and find a product outside.
Yes.
By putting the income product inside of the program, we actually are able to give them institutional pricing, thereby driving the cost down for the employees, which we think is fantastic. Portability traditionally in the past has been an issue. It really no longer is. DST is middleware software that's now kind of bringing the retirement income solutions to be available on every platform, just like a mutual fund. So similar to the old days where we had to go to Fidelity to get the Fidelity funds, now we can go to any record keeper and still get a Fidelity fund. That's the same thing with the income products. We're going to have that available, and it's very close to a lot of record keepers that are hooked up to DST have that portability now. So that's not really necessarily an issue any longer. It's really just a lack of understanding of the programs, how they work, the features of them, the pros and cons of each one of them, and how to implement them.
So the issue of cost, we can maybe overcome that if people are buying those within their company because it's institutional pricing as opposed to when they're individual doing it outside the program.
Absolutely. It's just like a participant having an institutionally priced mutual fund inside of their program versus buying it as a retail product outside of their program.
And the difficulty was that when a participant moves, and they do, employees do move, the portability, but we're close to finding a solution where with a lot of record keepers, you can just move that retirement income investment from one record keeper to another.
Yep, and there are some solutions out there right now, but we're very close to having more providers that are able to have this a portability of these products.
So by 2017?
I hope so. It's my passion, as you said. I think that, again, I think we've done a fantastic job of helping employers understand how to get their employees to have proper accumulation, But now there's a huge risk when they go to retirement, and I think that the employer wants to understand how they can help them in retirement.
So do any of your clients use the retirement income products?
Every client that's on a platform that has a retirement income does have it on their
You make it
in their
available.
it's in their investment
what do-
lineup.
Overall, generally, what's the usage? What percentage of the participants are taking advantage of that?
So it's interesting because the markets have been relatively calm and they have been great from an accumulation phase. When we see the markets have some volatility associated with them, we see more people interested in the retirement income programs. So we've had a large uptick lately because we have had volatility in the market. We also, as an industry, are getting better at educating participants on how to use them. They're not for everybody, but those that they are good for are starting to understand why they're good for them.
And who is it good for?
It's good for that person that's looking to have some type of base when they retire, to complement the income that they're receiving from Social Security, to fill the gap of what is helpful. You know, they know what it costs for them to turn on their lights, to feed themselves, to clothe themselves. So understanding what that dollar amount is and then helping them fill that gap that Social Security is not filling.
Good. Well, thanks for participating today in the program, and thanks for your time today.
Sure, thank you.